Hey guys. All right, I'm glad that you guys are joining me for this tutorial. This is actually day one of me diving in and showing you guys how to use and manipulate these images and the video clips and the things that you're going to find out here on the internet for free so that you can help build your brand, look delicious online, and use some amazing free resources to make your stuff stand out. Okay, that's what we all want to do, stand out. So on today's tutorial, I'm going to show you kind of like the basic thing that you can do. So once you get an image that you want to use, one of the quickest ways to just resonate with people and to get people liking and commenting and gravitating towards whatever it is that you're putting out there, your brand, your image, is to come up with a quote, whether it's your own quote or maybe it's somebody else's quote. You can easily lay that on top of an image, right? And the key here is laying it on top of a really great looking image. We talked the other day about looking delicious, and some of the stock photos that are out there, guess what? Like, they're just not doing it, right? So you have to do something that is going to stand out, and you want to find a great high quality different image. Okay, so we're on one of those sites right now that I showed you guys, which is Unsplash, unsplash.com, and you can find tons of photos. So just have fun looking and find something that resonates with you and your brand. So in this instance, I'm going to show you guys exactly how to lay some text over top of this image in Canva, which is a really quick, simple tutorial, which can make anybody look like a pro in just 5 minutes. So your stuff will look good, I promise. So here we go. I'm on unsplash.com and I already have a great quote that I picked out that I'm going to just post on my Facebook wall today. Okay. So again, this is a great way just to build some interaction and put out some content that just resonates with who I am as a person and as a business owner, as an entrepreneur. And so my quote is really uplifting and it's about breaking through fear and that kind of thing. So what I wanted to do is I just wanted to find an image of somebody jumping. That was the first thing that came to my mind. I really didn't want somebody's face. I just want a bright image that's going to catch somebody's attention. So I put in the word jumping into the search bar and it's giving me all these pictures. Okay, so I'm going to scroll through really fast because I actually already found the image that I wanted, but I wanted to just show you guys how many great images are on here. And these are all free and you've probably never seen any of these before. So that equals a good thing because your stuff is going to stand out. All right, so this is actually the one that I want. So I'm going to click this image. And when you guys are doing this, all you're going to do if you're using a Mac, I think all you have to do is click this. It's going to show up pretty large. And then you can either hit download on the right hand side, which I'm going to do. And in my case, I'm just going to drag this over to my desktop. For you guys, I don't know, it might go ahead and save in your download folder once you download it. So give it a second to come up. And again, if you're just starting out and you're just building a brand and you're just looking for stuff to put out on your page to get some interaction, quotes are a really great way to do it. Okay. So I don't always recommend using somebody else's quotes. Make up your own, think about the things that you always say and write those. Okay. Definitely a great way to be original. So I just dragged this over to my desktop and now I'm going to open up Canva and I'm going to show you guys how to pull that in, add your text over top, and be done with it in 5 minutes. Post it on your Facebook and get some love. Hey guys, so now we're actually over in this site called Canva, Canva.com. Really easy to use site. There's tons like it, so if you have one that you already like, go for it, use that. Like PicMonkey is another one that a lot of people use. Canva, I think they already have great tutorials. They have lots of options to choose from. And so you can't go wrong using one of their templates. So all you're going to do is jump on Canva, create an account really quick, and it's free. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to pick a template. So in this case, we want this to post to Facebook. And so what you're going to do is you could pick like social media graphic as like a size template to choose from. I usually go with presentation because it ends up being much larger. And so for some reason, it just shows, a lot better on Facebook. So what you're going to do is just click presentation. It'll show you down at the bottom how many pixels it is. So again, if you're making something else with these images and you just want to know what the pixels or what the size is, every single template will show you how big it is. And if you happen to need something that has a custom dimension, then you can just click up to the top, which you can't see on the screen, but it has a button that says use custom dimensions, and you can put in your own dimensions. Okay, but that's probably for more advanced users. So in this case, we're just going to pick presentation, and this is going to be good. This is fast, okay? So if you've seen other people's images out there and you're like, how'd they do that? Guess what? You can definitely do it as well. And you don't have to have an extreme design background to do it, okay? So anybody can do it. That's the good part. All right, so here we go on the left-hand side. I can pick from any of these templates. I already have my own picture. So basically what I'm going to do is skip using a template. If I wanted to pick any of these that say free, I can use any of those for free, okay? Anything that doesn't say free, you have to pay for. And I would definitely say just use the free stuff. There's plenty of good free stuff out there. So just to show you what this could look like really quick, I'm just going to say, I'm going to pick this template right here. I'm not really going to use this, but I just want to show you guys what it looks like. So as you can see, it pulls up, you know, a template for me. So all I have to do is click and just replace what they have with whatever I want to write. So if I wanted to have my name, I put my name, right? So again, get as creative as you want. So in this case, I'm just going to delete all of that because I don't want it. I just want something blank because I have that picture that we just downloaded, and I'm going to bring that over to Canva. So, okay, now that I have a blank white space, let me make this a little bit bigger so you guys can see it. Let's see. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to just go over here to the left-hand side. Hopefully you guys can see this, where it says upload. Okay, so I'm going to hit upload. I have tons of pictures in here already. So the great thing is once you upload stuff into your account, it saves it. So you don't have to worry about pulling in the same image over and over. So I'm going to upload an image, and it's going to bring up my folder in just a second. All right, so upload image. I know that I just dragged this image to my desktop. So I'm going to go ahead and pull it. And I would fast forward, but I know a lot of people just aren't sure how to do this exactly. So I want to make sure that you guys know what to do. So here we go. I'm just going to bring this up so you guys can see. Here's the image that I dragged over to my desktop a few minutes ago. I'm going to hit open. See, it's simple, right? Very, very, anybody can do this. I'm going to hit open, and you're going to see the image appear right here. So Canva is doing its thing, it's uploading, and once it's uploaded to its full resolution, then I can drag it over here to my workspace, which is this white piece of paper that we see down here, okay? So it's doing its thing. I'm gonna pause it until it fully uploads, and then we'll pick this back up. Okay, so the image is totally downloaded. I moved my little box down in the corner so you guys can see what I'm working with. And all I'm gonna do, this is simple, I'm gonna click my image, and it is going to appear on my canvas over here. Okay, so there we go. Bam, there's my image. I can resize this because you can see I still have like white space because my paper or my canvas is bigger than, it's a different dimension than this image that I just brought in. So I'm just going to expand that a little bit. You know, if you wanted to put a color behind it or something, you could do that, but I'm just going to make it bigger so it just fills the page. Okay, so it is filling the page. There we go. You know, girl holding an umbrella, positive, you know, it goes with my quote, right? It's not as obvious as it's just showing somebody's face with a quote or some design. So it's bright, catches your attention, and if I wanted to just throw a filter or something on this, I'll just show you guys really quick what you can do. All these different filters, just like you have an Instagram or any other like photo editing thing on your computer, right? So you can make this look as many different ways as you want. So there's great ways for you just to kind of change the image around, make it your own, you know. Here's like a little retro style. This is bringing some more reds into it. So you get the picture. If you want to make it black and white, bam, there you go. Now the image is black and white. Okay, so I'm going to keep it at rosy. That looks good. Okay, and so now what I'm going to do is just add text. All right, I already have my quote. I found it. Okay, and I copied it. And so I'm going to paste it on here, okay? So I just hit text, and I'll drag this over so you guys can actually see that text box. Okay, so here we go. On the left-hand side, you guys can see you have all these different options. One of them is text, okay? I'll show you guys some more advanced stuff as the week goes on, but in this case, we're just gonna pick text, okay? So you can pick from all these different options down here if you have something short or a name or something that you just wanna put in like a little box or a little frame, you know, kind of like what they have here. Pick that and then replace their letters with your letters. But in this case, mine is pretty long, so I just need to pick a font. So I'm just going to pick add headline, and that's going to actually pop up over here. All right. And I, of course, want to change that. So I'm going to add my quote, which I already pasted. Okay. And you guys are going to have a chance. I'll invite you to go over to my Facebook page because this is where it's going to live. And leave me a comment. Let me know if you resonate with this quote. Let me know if you like the tutorial. And feel free to share it if you like it as much as I did. Okay, so here we go. What I want to do is I want to change the font because that one's just not working for me. All right, so there we go. And actually, you know what? It's actually not that bad. I kind of don't mind it. What I want to do is just maybe rearrange it. There we go. So I can make my text a little bit more narrow so it all fits. Drag this down here, and I need this all to be on one line. There we go. Okay, so I think that looks good. If, let's just say, if I wanted to change the font, just since I'm here, I could highlight everything and I could change the font. Okay, I'm just going to go up to the font section just like any other program and I can change it. All right, so let's see if that's actually legible. Okay, yeah, I don't like that because it's not legible. It's too much. All right, so I'm going to scroll through here. You guys get the idea, right? You're just playing around. And again, you don't have to be a designer, just do some things that look good, okay? And I think I'm gonna pick, you know what? I have a favorite on here, Oswald, I really like. There, okay, so that works for me, okay? And what I'm gonna do is, since I want that umbrella to be over just a little bit, I'm just gonna bring the image there a little bit over. I can even make it a little bit smaller so that her leg doesn't hang off. That's perfect. Okay, so you guys can see, and I'm a perfectionist, so, but you don't have to be, you know, it's the designer in me that won't let me stop. But for you guys, just stop when it looks good and get something out. That took us a few minutes. I think maybe 13 minutes in total, and that was finding the image, pulling it over, waiting for it to upload, and then adding our text. So simple and done. All right. So once that is done, all you have to do is, I'm going to drag this up so you can actually see the whole process. You are going to hit download. Okay, so download. All right, and so because this was a presentation, it's telling me that it wants me to save it as a PDF. That's not what I want to do. You want to change that, even when it says recommended, and change it as a, make it a PNG. Okay, transparent background PNG. I'm going to hit download. And as that downloads, it always gives you another quote down at the bottom. So just look at those. They're kind of interesting. Sometimes you can use those and figure out what you're going to post for tomorrow. Maybe you'll get an idea from Canva and you don't have to spend your time looking for another one for the next day. All right, so that's going to load. I'm going to save it to my desktop and then I'm going to go post it on Facebook. All right, so that's it. That's done. Check out my Facebook page and go ahead and like, comment. Let me know if this was helpful. And I will see you guys tomorrow. We'll be doing another tutorial and we're going to be diving into another way that you can use images to stand out online. Free image resources or free video resources. So tune in tomorrow and we will go from there. I'm just going to call this October 17th. Okay, I just saved it. So, all right, that was it. That was the tutorial. Go out there, have fun, get creative.